The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain. Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at a boat that makes an excellent transition for those stepping up from bow riders to a real cruising boat. It's the Sea Ray 280 Sundancer, and we'll start our full review with what separates this boat from a large bow rider, the accommodations below. As we step into the salon, we have 6 feet 2 inches of headroom, decreasing as we move forward to the dinette in the bow. There's plenty of room on the wraparound banquet seating, and the table drops down to form a large double berth. Natural light comes in from the opening hatch and the huge 29-inch by 24-inch skylight. A blackout shade can keep things dark for late sleepers. The galley is modest and appropriately sized for the 280 and accommodates standard appliances such as the stove, microwave, and refrigerator freezer. The mid-cabin offers headroom measuring 2 feet 2 inches with an additional section that rises to 3 feet 2 inches under the helm seat. The raised area overhead also has an opening port light leading into the cockpit. The berth itself measures 5 feet 11 inches long by 4 feet 1.5 inches wide. Now, let's see how she performs. With a MerCruiser 300 horsepower 350 mag turning a Bravo 3 outdrive, we reach the top speed at 5260 RPM of 41.5 miles per hour. At that speed, fuel burn was 23.4 gallons per hour, giving us a range of 134 miles. Best cruise came in at 3,500 RPM and 23.6 miles per hour. At that speed, fuel burn was 9.7 gallons per hour, which the 280 Sundancer could keep up for 7 hours and 48 minutes and 184 miles while still maintaining a 10% reserve. Time to plane was 4.8 seconds. We reached 20 miles per hour in 8.3 seconds, 30 in 14.2 seconds, and accelerated through 40 miles per hour in 21.9 seconds. When accelerating the 280 Sundancer, she exhibits a 12-degree bow rise, which has no impact on forward visibility. On plane, she cruises at a 5-degree bow high attitude, and it only took a couple of shots of up trim to get there. She has standard trim tabs, but I didn't need them. When I put her into a hard turn, there was just a little bit of ventilation to the prop, so drop the drive back down before starting any maneuvers. She rolls 18 degrees into the turn, which I found comfortable. Most importantly, even with her single engine, she's remarkably maneuverable around the dock. Now, let's look at the cockpit and deck. I found the standard 280 surprisingly well equipped. In the cockpit, there's a wet bar with sink and space for an optional grill. Below is a carry-on cooler that can be swapped out for a cockpit refrigerator. Above is a sports spoiler with a standard bimini top, which comes with side curtains for a rainy day. The helm is clean with 3 gauges, including a SmartCraft gauge and a 4-in-1 gauge. Space below accommodates the optional touchscreen chart plotter. A VHF radio is standard, and I think the faux burlwood fascia has a classy look to it. The helm seat swivels around and the seat back reverses so that as many as 7 people can enjoy a conversation while facing each other around the cockpit table. This is the same clever concept that I've seen in much larger Sea Rays. The engine hatch is electrically actuated. The inside of the engine room is all gel-coated and equipped with a standard automatic fire extinguisher. A 283 horsepower diesel engine or a 380 horsepower gas engine are optional. The bow is accessed from center-mounted steps leading to the walk-through windshield. Stepping forward to the bow requires walking around that massive skylight and opening forward hatch, and both are surrounded by non-skid decking. The bow is molded to accommodate the optional windlass, stainless steel anchor roller, and 5-inch remote spotlight. A hatch opens to allow access underneath the windlass for managing tangles. Back at the stern, we find storage behind the aft cockpit seat, and the seat itself lays down to form a sun pad. A microswitch alerts the captain that the seat is reclined, something that shouldn't be done while the boat is underway. Overall, I found the 280 Sundancer to be a good transitional move-up boat, with nearly everything needed for cruising included, as well as having a number of upgraded amenities. That's my full review of the 280 Sundancer from Sea Ray. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.